Women love my skis, yes, it's magic, it's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny heaven. Snow Bunny heaven. Snow Bunny heaven.
What's wrong with Tyrese Haliburton? Like, what's going on with Buddy? Last season, Tyrese Haliburton was an all-star, right? He averaged 20 points per game, 11 assists, 1 steal. He shot 48% from the field and 36% from three. And the year before that, he averaged similar stats, like very almost identical stats to last season. And now this year, even though it's super early, he has seemed to have regressed in every category. And I really don't know why. Now I have some theories. Some are jokes and some are more serious theories. And I'll get into those in a second. But his regression is almost scary. Like I just don't understand what the problem is. Like the team isn't that much different. If the team isn't different at all. So it's disheartening a little bit. Again, it's super early, but so far at the time of this recording, Hallie this season is averaging 15 points per game. So he dropped 5 points. 8 assists per game. He dropped 3 assists. He's shooting 37% from the field and 28% from three. His worst stat line since his sophomore year in Sacramento. And he's averaging more minutes than he's ever played. So far, of course. Hallie didn't play too much during the Olympics, right? Because at first I thought Steve Kerr was just being an asshole like he was with Jason Tatum. But we come to find out later, Haliburton was dealing with an injury. That's why he didn't play much or at all, right? So that could be part of the reason why he isn't playing as well. He could very well still be dealing with that injury because he played for Team USA, barely, but he was there. He trained and practiced and all that stuff. He didn't really get a chance to fully rest whatever injury he had or has. So that could be playing a part in during this season. But also, if that's the case, shouldn't he be sitting out or something like that so he could actually rest the injury? Or similar to Joel Embiid, if you were injured, why didn't you just go home and just rest it at home? You didn't have to stay for the Olympics. You could have left and they could have got somebody else to fill in for you. You didn't play anyway, so it would have just been a guy just sitting on the bench. You see what I'm saying? You didn't have to, I don't know. So that's how I felt about Embiid. Like, he's another guy that's dealing with injuries right now and not playing. At least Haliburton is playing, but Embiid is dealing with injuries as well. And it's like, well, why did you play in the Olympics? Embiid is a little different because he shouldn't have played just in general because he's just injury prone as it is. So why are you playing more basketball when you should be resting? Hallie, on the other end, if you knew you was hurt, just go home, right? Now, another theory I have, which is more of a joke than anything, but it could have some merit to it. I don't know. For all my Dr. Umar Johnson guys out there. During the summer before the season started, Haliburton made a video. It seemed to have been late night. He was in his Las Vegas home. He made a video with 3 other individuals in the video, YT women, if some may say, women of Caucasus descent in the video, which is nothing wrong with that. They could just be friends hanging out. They all seemed a little intoxicated, and Haliburton made a video congratulating 50 Cent on buying a property or something in Las Vegas. Ever since that video, Haliburton has been playing like dog shit. And TikTok, Twitter, different social media mediums have alluded to that being the reason why he's playing like shit, because he spent that night or that weekend with those Snow Bunnies and they zapped him of his talent. I don't think that's not true. I don't think that's impossible to be the truth. I'm pretty sure Dr. Umar Johnson would think that's the reason why. I want to know what you guys think. That was the main reason for this video. Do you guys think it's because of the injury or potential injury, or do you guys think it's because of whatever curse those Snow Bunnies put on him? Me personally, to be completely honest, I think two things can be true at once. And I believe that applies to this situation. I do think he's potentially dealing with some sort of injury that he isn't publicizing. But I also think that weekend that he spent with those Snow Bunnies just drained his energy. And that's slowing him down a little bit too. But all jokes aside, I hope Haliburton turns it around, because I really enjoy his game. Like he's a pure pass first, get your team involved point guard. We don't see that a lot nowadays because a lot of point guards are very scoring minded. You know, they're not really thinking about getting everybody else involved. They're trying to score. And he's one of the few guys that are that's still a pure point guard who can also score. It's funny because I did a video maybe a year ago about him versus De'Aaron Fox and what was the better choice there for Sacramento or for Indiana, like who won that trade and who's better between the two. And I was a little stumped at the time, but if Hallie's going to regress this way, and hopefully it doesn't continue, but if he continues to regress along with De'Aaron Fox playing elite basketball, like he scored, I think just last week he scored 60 on Monday, and on Wednesday he scored 46. And he's just been dominant, playing amazing basketball. So if this continues, then obviously it's De'Aaron Fox there. But I'm really hoping Hallie gets back to his usual form, you know. I guess the bottom line is stay away from Snow Bunnies. I hate to be like that because I don't necessarily agree with Dr. Umar Johnson all the time. I feel like if you like somebody, you should be able to date them and it not be a problem. But we keep getting shown that maybe messing with the Snow Bunnies isn't the greatest of ideas with the Jonathan Major situation. Like he got accused of something that he didn't actually do. He lost a lot of his movie deals. He lost Kang the Conqueror, which was a huge opportunity. He lost a lot of other opportunities and endorsement deals and things like that. Come to find out, the girl just dropped all the charges and confirmed. The court already confirmed, but she also confirmed that she was lying and she did all this because she was angry with him because she thought he was cheating or something like that. So that's why she did all of this stuff. And now his career is over, and that's a serious situation. And then we have Tyrese Haliburton more on the lighter end, just hanging out with some Snow Bunnies. And he loses, they was like the Monstars, like he lost his ability to hoop. And, maybe Dr. Umar is right. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. And most of all, YouTube, Snow Bunnies. I love you guys. Peace out.